They were uncovering long-forgotten cemeteries and small burial plots. Ray Rice will have their story just ahead on tonight's Indiana Zone. It's easy to forget our heritage and all those people who came to settle here 100, maybe 150 years ago.
But a group of young people in Greensburg in Decatur County has been uncovering some names from the past. Ray Rice has the story for us in tonight's Indiana Zone. Ray?
Hi, David and Tina. Thank you. These are not famous names, really. They were people who farmed and had families and were buried in any number of small cemeteries around Indiana, most of them overgrown and forgotten. Well, take a look at what some young people in Decatur County are doing in tonight's Indiana Zone.
Let's go. Lean it back the other way. Let it drop down the hill.
Someone's final resting place in an old family plot can be forgotten in only a few generations. But this group of teenagers wants us to remember.
There's 109 cemeteries in the county like this, little family plots, and it'll take a lot of time to get through all of them. We're hoping other groups will catch on to something like this. But right now we've done 4, but this summer is our first whole summer of doing it. We expect to get probably 10 or 12, maybe more done. Edward J., son of somebody.
Yeah. Born July
3rd, 1845. Age looks like 2 years. Age 2 years, 11 months.
July 3.
Under the brush, some people were left only name for up to Sarah, 83-year-old somebody Thomas Ford. She was born in 1798 and died in 1851.
I was thinking about just a while ago, you know, we were cutting down with chainsaws and stuff, just these little trees. When they cleared the land, they cleared big trees and stumps, you know, and they had to do that all by hand and saws, and, you know, it's just, it's unreal to think of the lifestyle that they've spent.
They work a concession stand at the local bingo game once a month and raise money for the gasoline and chainsaw rental, and if they're lucky, they'll have enough for the epoxy at $100 a gallon to mend the broken stones.
I tell you what, a lot of people think that our generation is a lot of vandals and we tear stuff up. I guess maybe we're out to prove that wrong.
For 140 years or so, a man and woman and at least one child rested atop a small hill in the Indiana countryside, forgotten except for the weeds and the wildflowers and the trees, until today. Today, at last, somebody cares. I'm Ray Rice, WISH TV News 8 with Indiana Zone.
That's a great idea. It'd be terrific to see that catch on. There must be hundreds of little cemeteries like that around Indiana that could do with some attention. Jason, by the way, is a counselor with the Columbus Squires, and they could use some epoxy. Yeah,